QuickBooks Online 2022 OneNote presentation. QuickBooks Online software options. Let's get into it with Intuit's QuickBooks Online 2022. If you have access to OneNote, would like to follow along, we're in the icon left-hand side, Topic Introduction 1012 QuickBooks Online Software Options tab. Also take a look at the Immersive Reader tool, the Topic Introductions in the text area 2 with the same name, same number, but with transcripts. Transcripts that can be translated into multiple languages and either listened to or read in them. Same name and number as presentations as well. The Topic Introductions designed to give an introduction to the topic, provide screenshots and links where applicable, give accounting background to complement the presentations, and can be used to follow along with the presentations if you don't have access to the software at that time. Closing the icon on the left-hand side. Last time we took a look at some of the differences between the QuickBooks Online and the QuickBooks Desktop, and although they are both QuickBooks software, you can think about them as basically different platforms. Once you pick one or the other, the QuickBooks Online or Desktop, we're going to, of course, focus here on the Online. Then you can go into the options that are within that particular area. When you look at the options that are within that particular area, for example, the Online, you can think of it more as basically the same kind of software that would be plussed up with added features added onto the different levels of the software at that time. We've got some links for you, the Intuit website, as well as the QuickBooks Online website here that you can go to for more research. If we then scroll down, this is where that products page is at the bottom of the QuickBooks page. So you can take a look at some of those options there. We're going to go into the online area. So now we're in the Intuit website, owner of QuickBooks. We are in the QuickBooks website and then into specifically the QuickBooks Online. We're looking at the purchasing page for, in essence, QuickBooks Online. And this is where you list out the different kind of items that are available in the different options within the QuickBooks Online. And they've got this nice side-by-side comparison. So we've got the Simple Start, the Essential, the Plus. The Plus is basically the recommended. That's the one that we're going to be using in the second half of the course when we're taking a look at the test trial. And when we start a new 30-day free trial, we went into the Plus area. And I believe the test drive is also with the Plus version of the software as well. And then you have the Advanced version for advanced needs. Now you can take a look at these, the major focus, and we'll go into these in more detail in the presentation. But obviously if you went into the website, many of these items up top will be the same, and then they're going to be adding on these features down below. So they're adding on with the essentials. It includes 3 users, the manage and bills, the track time, and then when you go to the plus, the major thing is going to be the inventory. If you have inventory that needs to be tracked within the system, you may not. And the other big thing is the amount of users that you can have that has been plussed up to 5. And then you could track the project profitability, which is kind of a specialized area. And then if you need more users, which is often one of the big components, you've got the item for the advanced, which would be leveling up here. And then you've got these items down below, which would be included in the advanced as well, that are in bold down below. We'll go into that in more detail in the presentations. But again, we're going to be basically using and focusing in on the plus area. We will be dealing with some inventory items as well. When we set up our free 30-day trial version, we basically set up the plus version, which looks like this. If you go into the cog up top and you're not sure what version you have, or you want to level up the version, you could go into that cog, go into the billing and subscription, and then it'll show you what you currently are at, and you can upgrade or you can downgrade. Obviously, upgrading isn't generally a problem. That will add on the features that you were looking to add on for the upgrade. Downgrading can be a problem if you've been using features that are in the upgrade that won't be available on the downgrade. So you want to you typically would like to say, I would like to get the software that will fit my needs and then upgrade as necessary, instead of starting too high and then utilizing some things that you don't need and realizing that you can then downgrade, but then having had used some things that are already in the more advanced version. So that's kind of the approach you would want to have in terms of how you're going to be dealing with this. But note that you can see your subscription. You can typically level up after you make the initial purchase.